at Proptech Connect Dubai. I have with me Mr. James Massey of MRI. He's going to tell us what he's doing in Dubai and what all he's brought with us from the UK over here.
Great, so thanks so much for it. So we're here today to bring to life in reality what me and you have discussed many times in the past. So about the ability to not just have our FM solutions here, which is what we've historically built the business on and been very successful in, but to bring our wider ecosystem of products. We spent the last 2-ish years, getting the right products. MRI are very lucky to have a wide-ranging set of solutions in our ecosystem. We're bringing core property management to the region. We're bringing some of our retail intelligence offerings here. Our energy management solution that we've already actually closed the first deal on there. So it's about bringing more choice to the region. I'm doing some presentations this afternoon talk about the value of an enriched data system, what that can mean then around AI. Of course, it wouldn't be technology, I'll talk about AI within the first few moments of any presentation, and some of the values that can bring to the Middle East in particular. So that's what we're here for. I've got a great experience getting so far, so yeah, that's why we're here.
I know for a fact that MRI has an amazing portfolio of products across the region, but I know you're expanding your footprint in the region. So could you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so we are, as I said at the beginning, we're historically brought together just FM. That's been the kind of key product here. And now bringing in core property management, the wider ecosystem that we have across our space is now our next level of success in the region. We want to bring choice to the region. We've recently opened up a legal entity in Saudi Arabia, which is really exciting for us. So we understand, of course, the entire Middle East region is a super place to be. Saudi, we see a great opportunity as well. As having our own entity there, we have an office there, we'll have staff there in due course. That's a very exciting experience for us because we consider ourselves to be a very open and connected supplier, as me and you discussed many times in the past. And bringing that hyper-connected ecosystem to the region is going to be a bit of really good fun. Something different people to look at. We've got some very interesting ancillary products as well to go around the side of it all, and that then combined with our core FM platform, we think FM, property management, energy, retail intelligence, AI, business intelligence, all the things combined, that's what we bring to the region.
Wow, and I know for a fact that tech such as yours really connects the built environment. And so what are the trends that every different sector needs to watch out for in 2026, from real estate to FM?
Yeah, I think where there's new build, where there's BMS systems in the fabric of the building, how can we interact more with the BMS systems? I don't think that's been exploited enough. Obviously, where we stand now, everything is 25 years old maximum in reality. How can we further integrate in with BMS systems? There's value in being able to do that. So that's one big trend that we're pushing towards. We've had some meetings on that this week. IoT kind of rolled into that as well nicely, because that's common for property and facilities management. Understanding those asset classes. We've talked many times in the past about hospitality level service. Again, more digitization of platforms. How can we use things like robotics, to make a big difference now? So they're the big trends we're now seeing. I think it all is underpinned though by good data. And again, I think if we don't get the data right and validate at point of entry, I think it becomes problematic. But we're confident that we can validate the data. We have a holistic data set, and we can do some really good things with it.
Wow, thank you so much for those insights. We'll be tracking you as we always do, and happy to talk to you at Proptech Connect. Thank you so much.